Hello everybody, Jordan here, and today we've got another video for you guys, and today we have a Boeing 757-300 aircraft showcase for you guys. Now, first of all, I want to apologize because my computer is right next to a window in my room, and it's a huge thunderstorm going out, so you're going to hear some noise, but sorry about that. Another thing I want to bring to our attention is I'm going to be gone for about a week, so I might not be able to upload during that time. I'm not dead, so yeah. But if you want to keep up with what I'm doing, feel free to check out my Instagram at JCTV737 if you want to see what I'm doing, because, I don't know, I doubt I would show my face on Instagram, but whatever. Anyway, so I might try to get a livery of the week going after this video, just get something else out. But enough of that boring chit chat, let's get started with the video. So first off, we have the 757-300, which is literally the exact same plane as the 757-200, except it's stretched here and here. So yeah. If you'd like to see the 757-200 aircraft showcase, please feel free to check the link in the description to that video because it has a lot more liveries and is honestly more interesting than this video. But yeah, let's get started with this though. So the nose is literally the exact same as the 200, and the wing is the exact same, yet this one is configured with the Rolls-Royce RB211 engines and has winglets right here. We also have details such as flap check fairings and flaps right here, along with slats on the front of the wing, and the overwing exit escape pathway design there. Towards the rear of the plane, we have the logo light along with the horizontal stabilizer, along with the rudder part of it, and the vertical stabilizer detail, along with the auxiliary power unit right here, and the tail skid device as well on the 757-300, because guess what? This super long plane can tail strike really easily. So yeah. Also, an important thing to point out right here is in the fuselage, there is a fuselage light right here, and and this is basically to just give light, because this plane is so long you need light wherever you can get it. So yeah. So right here is a beacon light on top of the aircraft, as well as different airfoil extensions, and on the underbelly we have the landing gear and a gear door, the gear hold and a beacon light on the underbelly too. So, on the interior of this aircraft, as you can see when you enter the flight deck right here, you have a panel, MCP, seats, yoke, foot pedal, center console and throttle, and there's an overhead panel over here. But yeah, this has the very classic 70s to 90s Boeing feel, right? You know, because once Boeing started moving to like 20s, 2000s, they went to gray, but this is kind of the you know, the late 20th century Boeing wide body colors. So yeah, and they're pretty cool. So yeah, right here, this is where they have like a jump seat and everything. But yeah, excuse me. Now this is in the Delta Airlines configuration. So right here is the Delta's not Comfort Plus, that's business. Delta Business Class, and some 757 operators such as Delta try to keep the 757 interior looking as modern as possible, so they put mood lighting in it. So yeah, so that's why I have this. Now not all operators have this, but some of them like Delta do. So yeah. So here's the R2 and, this is the L2 and R2 door with a galley. Now most of the time when you're flying on 757s, or any wide body for that matter, you're gonna board from this exit here, so yeah. So here's Comfort Plus, and then the rest of the cabin with the overwing exits, a lavatory back here, and more seating, along with more lavatories and a rear galley back here. So yeah, that's the first livery, or the base. So our first livery right here is the Boeing house livery, and as you can see in the 200 in the distance, it's the exact same thing. So that one, the only difference is that's a 200 and has the Pratt & Whitney engines. This is a 300 with Rolls-Royce engines, and yeah, no winglets on this aircraft because at the time this livery was flying, winglets weren't a real option for the 757, so yeah. No real point in showing off the interior. I mean, it's just a house livery, nothing interesting about it, but these buttons right here are supposed to symbolize the different aircraft tails for the numerous operators that have ordered the 757-300 right there. So, it also says 757 on the stabilizer, and there's the plane over there. Now, our very first livery of the day is United Airlines / Continental, because, you know, Continental is the reason United has their 757-300s, so yeah. This aircraft is equipped with Rolls-Royce RB211 engines and has winglets, because I don't think there's any United 753s without winglets. I think they all do. I could be wrong, but you never know. So you have registration back here, the American flag, and the iconic Continental but kinda United Airlines stabilizer right there. We also have the United Airlines text right here and the Star Alliance logo right there for the aircraft, since United is a Star Alliance member. On the bottom of these aircraft for United, they usually don't paint the very bottom of the fuselage, which is why there's a discoloration, as it saves on it saves on weight because you don't have to paint over it, saves weight. So yeah, on the interior of the aircraft, if I can get in, You have business class right here, galley, economy plus, and then regular economy. Now I do believe United has mood lighting on their 753s, so I put it in there. I could be wrong, and if I am, my apologies, but yeah. Now, our next livery is Delta Airlines, and as you can see by the 200 over there, it's literally the exact same thing. So, yeah. Now, a fun fact about this plane, though, is that the engine on that one is the PW2000. That's the engine type. However, on the 757-200, at least with Delta, they operate the PW2037. However, on the 757-300, they operate the Pratt & Whitney PW2040, or basically 2040 and 2037. And the difference is the 757-300 engines, because of the slight changes, can have a thrust rating of 40,000 pounds of thrust, while the 757-200 only can do 37,000 pounds of thrust. So the 753, by by the amount of thrust that is generated, is more powerful. Yeah, cool. So yeah, but besides that stupid fact, we have a SATCOM antenna on this aircraft, the iconic Delta widget, which is the exact same over there, and just the Delta logo. Now, on the underbelly of this plane, we also have the Delta Airlines logo right here. So yeah, this is a new addition Delta puts on some of their aircraft, which is a pretty nice feature and all, along with the Pratt & Whitney engine. So yeah, on the interior, we just I just showed you business, more, and then comfort plus, and then economy. So yeah, I usually fly on the 757. I fly on a lot more 757-300s than 200s with Delta because I do a lot of cross-country flights with this plane. From personal experience, it's a beautiful plane. Absolutely love it. If you have not flown out of 757, get on one of them. They're awesome. But yeah. But our next livery right here is Condor, and this is the livery kind of also with Thomas Cook, because, it says Thomas Cook down there. Now, this livery an aircraft livery, has had a lot of different types, so we're going to just stick with this one because it's modern, looks cool, and all, so yeah. It says Condor right there, the yellow Rolls-Royce engines, and it also has the very nice looking heart and beautiful livery designing over there, and it says Thomas Cook right there. The same design is also on the winglets right there, so yeah. On the interior of this airplane, as you can see right here, there is a very small business class right here, and then this could be economy, or business, whatever you want to call it, and then it's literally all economy to the back of the plane, and then there's a lot of rows of economy. I mean, look how many rows of economy. Ooh, this is a big plane. So yeah, but that's Condor / Thomas Cook. Yeah. Our next livery is Icelandair, and as you can see over there, it's literally the exact same plane, except this is a 300 without split scimitars, because I don't believe the 753 has split scimitars yet. Could be wrong. Yeah, but the blue underbelly, and I put this little sticker right here to signify that this is an ETOP certified aircraft, because I'd assume I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but one of Icelandair's hubs in Iceland, I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I can't, they have to fly some overwater routes, so I would assume they have ETOPS ratings, but yeah. We have the Rolls-Royce engines right here, the very iconic yellow stripe and blue underbelly, and Icelandair text with the super awesome looking Icelandair stabilizer where it says Icelandair, yeah. Now, on the interior of the aircraft, as you can see, there's a business class right here, galleys, and then they have like a premium economy where the middle seat is just like a big armrest, and a lot of airlines, kind of the lower budget airlines, I wouldn't say lower budget, but not the super expensive airlines do this, so like Air Transit does this and WestJet does, so yeah. And then just regular economy in the back of the plane, so yeah, that is Icelandair, sexy livery right there. And our final two liveries are Northwest Airlines, and this right here is one of my favorite liveries of all time. I just love the way the bowling shoe livery looks on the 753. So this is the reason Delta has 753s, because of Northwest. Thank you, Northwest. And also, this aircraft has Pratt & Whitney engines, so let's get started with a tour of it. So it's gray right here and has a red top, and this goes and extends through the entire aircraft, along with the red stabilizer and the retro Northwest Airlines logo. Now, there's a very thin black line that starts at the front of the aircraft, but it's too small to mimic there, so I started right here, and then it gets significantly bigger towards the back of the plane right there. So, yeah, white engines, and what's super cool about this livery is that they had a really big American flag painted right here for the aircraft, so I thought that was pretty cool. No winglets on this aircraft because at the time this livery was in service, winglets weren't really a thing with the 75, they weren't a thing with the 75, much less the 753, so yeah, and it says Northwest right there. On the interior of the aircraft, from the seat maps I saw, it was literally all economy with blue seats. So, blue seats, all economy. And no mood lighting because this livery was in service in the early 2000s, and they didn't have mood lighting back then, so yeah. And our final livery of the day is the Northwest Airlines most recent livery before they went out of service and merged with Delta Airlines. And as you can see, it's a much lighter shade of gray than the Boeing True livery, but yeah. They have a large dark circle which is in place of the text of NWA, Northwest Airlines, and it spells Northwest Airlines right there. And this aircraft is equipped with winglets because, you know, this aircraft was in the time period of winglets when winglets were starting to be installed. So yeah, and we have the super iconic Northwest Airlines stabilizer design for the aircraft there. And on this side of the plane, we have no winglets because some of the aircraft did not have winglets, but some of them did, and all that. And oh, that looks sexy without winglets. Ooh, that's nice. And as you can see on the interior, it's the same because I doubt Northwest would change the entire interior because of that, but yeah. Anyway, that is pretty much all we have for today. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Smack that like button for more Minecraft madness, and check out all my other videos. And if you'd like to see a more in-depth 757 video where I show a lot more cooler liveries and stuff, like American and SkyTeam and Allegiant, check out the 757-200 showcase, because that's super cool. Anyway, if you want to keep up with what I'm doing during this next week while I'll be gone, feel free to check out my Instagram at JCTV737 and everything else. Anyway, I'm Jordan. Thanks for watching.